Average rate of return is one of the most misleading terms in the financial industry, and I'm going to prove it with basic math because there's something your advisor isn't telling you. Now, if you had a choice, put your money into an account that averages 12.5% a year or put your money into an account that gets 5% return every year, which account would you put your money into? Well, if you're like most folks, you'll choose to put your money into an account that averages 12.5% a year. So I'm going to break that down and show you why average rate of return is misleading and the negative impact it has on your finances. Now let's look at this portfolio example. We start off the year with $100,000. We get a rate of return of 25% because it's been a great year in the stock market. We end the year with a balance of $125,000. The next year is not so good. We have a decline of 50% because the market crashed, and we end the year with a balance of $62,500. Next year comes back strong, 100% rate of return, and we end the year with $125,000 balance. Year 4, another decline, so we end the year with $93,750. Now, over this 4-year time period, even though our portfolio got a 12.5% average rate of return, we still lost money. So why is that? Now we're going to look at our other boring old 5% tax-free compounding interest account that never loses value. So we start the year with $100,000. We have a 5% growth. We end the year with $105,000. The next year, another 5% growth. We end the year with $110,250. Year 3 and 4 come and go. And at the end of the year 4, we have a value of $121,155. In our boring old account that only gets 5% return every year, we end up with over $121,000, but yet in our other account that averages 12.5%, we end up with over $93,000. So we have almost a difference of $30,000. The difference is losses. We don't think about the impact our losses have on our return, but losses have a tremendous impact on our returns. So we're going to look at an example of a retirement account. The retirement account has $1 million. We need $100,000 a year, and we withdraw $100,000 a year. That's going to give us $78,523 a year to spend. Our average rate of return is 9.90%. If you're wondering where these numbers came from, I chose the stock market returns from 1966 through 1985. We have an average of 9.9% return, but we're running out of money in year 13. We don't even get the full $100,000 in year 13. I would think with almost a 10% return average, it lasts a little longer. But let's just say instead of an average rate of return, we got a real rate of return of 9% every year with no losses. Oh, wow. So instead of running out of money in year 13, in year 20, we actually have $950,000 in our account. So let's take this one step further. Instead of a 9.9% return of never losing money, let's take a more realistic approach and look at a 5% return in our boring old tax-free compounding interest account. So we still run out of money, but we don't run out of money until year 15. Even though our average went from, and our real return went down to 5, our money still lasted longer. Now, with our boring old compounding interest account, it's a tax-free account. So in order to get $78,523 from our taxable account, we had to withdraw $100,000. From our tax-free account, we only have to take out $78,523. In year 20 we still have $128,936. In our stock portfolio, averaging 9.9%, we ran out of money in year 13. In our boring old account, where we got 5% a year, no losses, we're not paying taxes on that money, in year 20, we still have over $128,000. So my question is, which account would you rather have money in? A taxable account that averages returns, or a non-taxable account that gives you real returns? Now, I hope this changes how you think about your investments and your returns. Thank you.